Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. This may or may not be the last episode of this particular series on this particular city, because we want to wrap up and hit 80,000 today. This is the goal, we're going to do it, that's the plan. And then we have a few games planned for the new month of October, and that's when the next City Skylines game comes out. So I'm thinking perhaps we may end up scooting over to that after we're done with October and done with spooky season. So I have seen some hints online about what could be done to alleviate a little bit of my problems here. So I've been having some issues with employment and a little bit of issue with industry. So one suggestion was that you replace industry with office buildings, and that solves some issues if your people are too educated, which I believe mine are. I believe that is an issue that I am having. So I might actually just, what am I doing? I'm just doing this silly. So let's do, and I'm gonna dezone that. I'll dezone that. We'll rezone, and rezone right in the middle of town. And we're gonna just throw in an additional road here. And throw this in, and this in. And so let's see. I'm also witnessing a little bit of request for new housing. I don't think that'll actually work for the new housing. What the hell happened here? Citizens are sick. Hogwash. They'll be fine. Is there... Oh. Oh. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, not ideal. Let's just get rid of those. We won't have people living over there. That's fine. Okay, and then maybe on the other side, perhaps, or off this road maybe. This is a little bit of a chaotic choice, but it is a choice nonetheless, which I will temporarily make to see if there is purpose behind this. My thought is maybe we build out some additional housing here, and just this is an experiment here, so don't judge too harshly. Just seeing if that would in fact grow and create some buildings to alleviate that housing demand. Now, I'm not seeing a whole lot of offices being built here, but that's okay. But I am seeing a little bit more demand for market. Not super sure how to meet said demand for market, given the difficulty of getting goods into the city. We are still trying to figure that out. So we'll just we'll make this whole thing a light market area, and I might put a heavy market area right there, just to see what happens. The population is hardly going up, which is, you know, a fantastic sign. So perhaps I need to say, here's some small homes, and we'll see right there what happens. So there are homes being built in there. Doesn't look like the homes that I put over there are doing anything, and same with over here. There appears to be nothing actually growing over there. And probably the part of the issue is that area is not really centrally located. So if I built something here, it would be more likely that something would grow in it, and there you go, there's something already being built in it. Whereas if I go back here, they're not too happy with me. So let's do this. I see that you need electricity. That's okay. We'll hook you up. little singular building. 25 adults. Not great. I know it's not great. It's very bad at accessing the city. But hey, they're building a couple buildings in there. We'll see if that leads to happiness or growth or what happens there. I personally think it's fine. Hate the darkness, though. I think we all know that. I hate the darkness. What is going on here? You're a one-way. What's the issue? Are you a one-way, 3-lane? Is that a highway sort of situation? Okay, yes, thank you. I don't need... How's that? Is that better? That might have solved the issue. I don't know why that was labeled like that. Are people now going to be able to leave the city? Okay, fine, sure. Don't leave the city that way if you don't want to. Nobody wants those goods. Yeah. Nobody wants those goods. So the population is going up a little bit. That's great. We're actually going to start eating into industry a little more. We're going to start wiping out the industry that is over here. And we will be replacing it with, you guessed it, office space. Oh, and there's new land available for purchase. Very good. What sort of land could I buy? I don't know if I would want to buy this. I don't know if I'd want to buy anything over here. That might actually be a good move, though, if I bought and built over there. Or if I started building out over here. I don't have any entrances. There's a train line that runs directly through the center, though, which is something I'm not super keen on. If I did buy over here, that would give me a little bit of access to some green space. What about here? No, not really. Unless I start building a whole facility out there for people. I could build over here, I guess. Start a new little section to the city. Same with over here. Start a section to the city, have people go in there. Let's do this plot, say, maybe? Sure. Let's do that plot. Look, now it's a beautiful little weird shape. So new homes could very well go in here. And what I can do is, rather than, I'll do is level terrain. We'll spend some money on this. And we're getting a little bit of soil out of it. So not a bad arrangement here. Good on my end. Perfect. So really taking away some of that soil. And right up to the highway would be great. And kind of determine where would be the best spot to connect. Probably there then. And that can be set up like that. Now I'm seeing a further demand for housing and a further demand for other shit. So here's my scheme. All right. We have this here, which is the road that is not that. What is it? It's, come on, give me the tram road. This one, I believe. Am I right? I always screw it up, but I'm getting better. So we're going to do this. We're going to actually slam this out all the way to the end here in a straight line, preferably. Hello. Full straight line. Just like that. So there you go. There's the connection there. Beautiful little rise up. See, it's not as steep as some of the other things that we've dealt with. And to be honest, I could even put in a roundabout here right off the bat, so I don't need to deal with any of that little silliness that goes on. And that might just be the ideal choice. So let's see here. Although, they don't really how should I put this? They don't really particularly listen to roundabouts in ways that you would think they would, but it is what it is. So we've got a roundabout now, going back and selecting the same road we were just playing with. And again, just slam that road right on there. And of course, this is going to be the main road over in whatever the hell we're going to call this section. This is going to be part of the new city. May not be a full city, but it will be kind of its own-ish thing over here. And we're going to continue on doing the land leveling, because now we can spend the soil that we just got. Level that out. And of course, the issue now is that this is too low compared to that. So let's just spending hundreds of thousands of dollars just playing with land. What the fuck is going on here? Round that out. Beautiful. And then just take it, run it across like that. Something like that. Flatten that shit out. This is pure chaos. I hope we all love it. So it goes up. Jesus. That's $300,000, yeah? I don't even know anymore. So, sure, it can go up like that for now. I don't know. But we are going to continue with the roads. Hello. We're going to continue with the roads. Down, 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 down. Something like this. It's a whole lot of I don't know and I just don't care. They are going to have the roads of my dreams, not of their dreams. So, we've got that set up. Some major road lines here. Thinking hooking it up here might be the choice. Just throw it across like that. There you go. So that's a full square line. Now, we're going to push play so that they can kind of go about their lives. But I am still seeing quite an increase in the request for market space. So in order to alleviate that, we're going to just park in some extra market there. And then over here, the ground pollution is slowly disappearing. And we're going to throw in a little more office space over here. And that also means eliminating more of this commercial space that has been out and about on the sides here, as well as a little more over here. Clearing that land up for more offices, which of course we all love to see. So no offices are being built over there for now. That's okay. We're just busy in this area. This is the main focus for the population that we're trying to get. We're going to try and do some more lanes, but without the issue of trams. So we're going to try this. They take up more room for sure, but it's not a huge issue. I'm thinking just really long roads, reduction in the problems with all that traffic that we see in the main part of the city. Is if I have really long roads, maybe I won't need to deal with as much of that. Good. That will take them out in a moment. There we go, that's gone. I can't wait to see what happened with that, because I'm sure that fucked up all of the power. Destroy it all so that we can make sure we've got good stuff set up. That did not actually do anything to the power, which is really good for once. Nothing happened to the power. We will continue with the road. Just one last road to be slammed in here. Perfect. And now we're going to start doing the, what I like to call mixed failures. We're going to be putting in some office buildings. We're going to be putting in some housing. We're going to be putting in all of that stuff. And I realize there's a campus area here. I don't think that is painted onto this part. Although I could be mistaken. Let's see here. Oh, it is. Okay, so we're actually going to subtract from the zone here. Hello. So that is not going to be part of the campus area. Okay. So very good. This is all set up quite nicely, I think. There are people coming in and out, which is interesting. I don't know why they're doing that. You can really see the parts of the land that I had have the big roads in them, eh? So let's see. We're gonna do major housing down here. Hello, plane. Major housing down here, and some major offices right in here. We'll see what happens if there's a good balance between the two. We're also gonna put in a little bit of market, and that market will go there. And we will set up the water now as well at the same time while this is just going to be built up. Boom, 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 boom. Beautiful. Absolute and utter chaos. Look at the lights make it look so nice. Academic year. Yeah, I know. You're losing students. That is what it is. But it'll give you both money still. Because that's how I roll. You get the cash money, you get the dollars, you can do some music stuff. You, other school, get your funding from here. Dissertation, why not? Okay, let's see what's going on here. They are building market area. Tasty noodles. I love how the sign up here is not the same as the sign here, and this feels like a strip club. I don't know. There's a weird ass unicorn, sparkly unicorn jewelry and burned bean coffee. What's this one? The alligators. I don't think... Yeah, see, the alligators, they're not even our school. How could they do this to me? What the fuck? Sure. Nope, not doing that. Fuck them. Fuck the youth. Okay, alright, so they want electricity, of course. Who can give them electricity? Not me. So, there we go. Slamming electricity on them, like we are producers and providers of such things. And we're going to take this, we'll just run it right through. Never mind, we won't run it right through. We'll run it around back, I guess. Because why would there be any other method of providing electricity anywhere? Okay, so that should all be set up. The abandoned buildings, it is what it is. How is the pollution? I know there's... Yeah, see, so that's cleaning up a little bit. Cleaning up nicely, I think. The problem we kind of hit was that education was so high that a lot of these jobs were going unfilled. So you've got highly educated people, but they won't work in a lot of these industrial jobs. So we have to give them a little bit of office building, which is kind of where this comes into play. So we're building some office buildings, and we have people with perhaps a high education, well-educated, uneducated. The uneducated are living over here. They really just said, I want out of the big city. What the fuck? Okay, well, there's no... Right, this is market. This isn't... I'm going to put some housing here. And let's just see what happens if anybody actually decides to do anything over there. Okay, so the population isn't climbing too quickly, but I have some thoughts as to what we can do to kind of remedy some of that. Look, that is low. We will first need to landscape a little bit over here. I'm out of soil already. I wish you could just buy soil. I don't know what they want from me. This is a semi-flat area. Are you the lowest point? Gee, how low is this? How low is this? Is this a level of low that I can't deal with? Also, speed this shit up. I don't want to be dealing with the nighttime. What is that? Is that some road, random ass road that I have that's heading out of town? Interesting. Okay, good. That's done. Back with this. Stealing a lot of stuff from here. Is this gonna, if I do this? Oh, see, so it totally would. But, fun fact, we have a road there. So it's not going to do anything. Let's just destroy all of that so I can take my soil and make my city look nice. Nobody look at that over there. That is a bad example of what to do and what not to do. I widened the... Oh, hello. I just got an achievement for
sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the
10
city.
disasters
Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities
one
with
city.
any information.
So something I'd like to point out. So I've expanded this, but it hasn't really done any harm or particular benefit. It is freaking out a little bit because I've played with it so much. But like if anything, this should just be more shallow. Right, like, how do I look at the water flow? Oh, well, okay, in the pollution map, you can see the water flow. It doesn't really seem to have a flow over here because this is new and it's confused. See, it's totally fine up there, but then, you know, over here, it's got a little bit of a, you know, it's strange. I don't even know where the water comes from over here. It just kind of comes from there and moves outward. The game really didn't like when I tried to set up a hydro dam, unfortunately. I'm hoping that the new Sims game, the new Sim City, or, well, the new City Skylines game, when it comes out, I am hoping it will be better in a lot of ways. It looks good from some of the pictures I've seen. So I just want to look at this beautiful shot here. Absolutely remarkable. Lovely trains. See, beautiful. Beautiful trains. Give me that, but in City Skylines 2 with some prettier shit, and I'll be a happy man. Because this game, one thing I'll say about this game. It's ugly. Like, it has its moments, but like, a lot of the time I look at it and I'm like, this is not a fantastic looking game. It looks fine. It looks fine. Hate on me if you must. But I want more. It looks fine for the times, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing its graphics for when it was released. But I am looking forward to something that might be a little bit more crisped up, I'd say. I think it's got a lot of potential. And I'm really hoping they worked out some of the kinks that are in this game, in that new game. It will be, I'm sure, a hit, kind of like this one was. And if you folks are wanting me to play that game, do let me know. I'm sure I'll give it a try. Whether I'll give it a try right away or not, we'll see. But just give me a poke. Comment your desires below. and we'll be happy to give the game a shot. Give it a fighting chance, you know? I hate these little trees under here. I hate this. See, so the water's not really doing all that much. It does look fun, expanded like that. What are you happy about? I didn't do anything. Okay, fire. Great. Is anybody actually like building? Oh god, okay. Why is this a problem? Why did they keep doing this to me? Okay. So there's a little bit of housing. Is there crime? Death care? Child care? Elder care? Health care is fine. Really? Healthcare? You're fine with healthcare? How the fuck? Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. Fair enough. What about fire care? Like fire department. Where's the fire department? There we go. Yeah, they're terrified of fire. Okay, let's give them a little bit of fire station. Is that a high capacity? Let's just give them one of these. Boom, a fire station, beautiful. That didn't solve anything up there, but shove off. And then police, apparently they're fine. I'm gonna go with that's bullshit. I'm gonna just put a police station right there because let's literally not service any of the town. And of course I would put it somewhere where there would be no power. You know, that is typical of me. Not surprised in the slightest. What the fuck is wrong with me? Hello? Attached, could you stop being a little bitch, perhaps? That really counts. Okay, sure. Interesting that this actually worked. I wasn't really expecting people to come over and live over here. But it seems to have had some sort of success, which is fascinating. There's somehow fucking death over here already. Why are people dying? And how are there's not a whole lot of ways in here. You've got that and yeah. How are these longer roads doing? Not terrible. The traffic flow is still pretty well where it was. I've kind of abandoned this situation. I don't know what to do. I could not fix it to save my life. I feel like I need to just destroy a bunch of stuff. We'll kind of see how these long roads do. I know they're not harboring very heavy traffic at the moment, but it is what it is, okay? Wow, they are really quite honestly expanding into those office spaces. Good. So let's expand this a little bit, put more offices here as I slowly start to eat into the businesses. I'm gonna move this over actually, and that's my bad. I shouldn't have put it there in the first place. And then this is a 6-lane road with bike lanes. So there we go, causing more problems as always with our movements of things. So we're gonna put this here. This is sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't really see this expanding in a particularly effective manner. So I'm just going to do little roads in here. There, yeah, this is probably the best choice for this. Sure. I don't know. Don't judge me too harshly. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll actually do small market in here. Because why not? Why not? We'll let it do its thing. Kind of a cute little roundabout thingy. Could have done a little bit more experimenting with that. I was very much focused on expansion rather than, you know, making things look nice. There was a little bit of nicety going on in the center of town, but other than that, pretty mediocre. Everything was kind of separated out to be its little business. I would be interested in either playing again and being more careful and improving instead of just focusing on expanding. Because, I mean, like, look, that looks pretty cool as far as things go. Like, if we look at the, you know, the look of the town, this looks sick as well. That looks super cool with the fucking fire in the background. Jesus. You know, it's not a terrible look. Even some of those tall buildings, look at that. There is a beautiful city. I know I was just shitting on the graphics, but, you know, you have to give them credit. The lighting at night of the city is pretty interesting, pretty impressive. See, I know I'm scooting around quite a bit, but look at that. You know, we've got our small new industry being built up with the big background there, and the sky and the plane and the everything in between. Very fascinating. Okay, so let this continue. The beauty. We have some more requests for commercial zone, which worries me because we were just having issues with them not having enough goods. We're having such issues with goods, I'm surprised that they want to have more commercial zones, because the commercial zones were not, you know, they were kind of contributing to the issue, because if we had more, we would need more goods, and all of that would just kind of be an endless cycle of disaster. So I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what we should consider there, but we are hitting $45,000 a week, which is fantastic. And, you know, the population has increased quite a bit as well, so that's pretty good. I'm seeing we have some abandoned buildings, and I'm assuming part of the problem is there is no processing power via recycling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build some recycling plants out here, and hopefully that can better service the surrounding area. Now, it does cause ground pollution, which is known to cause sickness, unfortunately. And I wish they didn't cause ground pollution, but unfortunately, I just don't know. The suggestion was that, you know, what I read was that this recycling center did solve some of that, but I don't know. There's supposed to be a monument or something that would solve some of that issue, but currently success undetermined. Okay, there's a mall here. The mall that can be built, we're going to build it right here, piss off all those people living there. And let's just see, these are mostly little parks. Requirement for building the Eden project. Posh Mall, Disaster Memorial. Experience a tsunami. That seems a little unideal. There's a lot of requirements in here. Construct a cargo. Construct 3 instances of elementary school. Sparkly unicorn. Oh, okay, interesting. Aquarium. Sphinx of scenarios. Academic library. Okay, not a whole lot of stuff to actually really worry about here. I think the Eden project is what I need. Just seeing helicopter park, colossal order offices. Very good, almost done. Courthouse. So what do I need? Construct a water treatment plant. Do I really not have a water treatment plant? Like, really?
Geologists predict that
Oh,
a sinkhole
fuck
could
off.
strike at any minute.
Stop
Residents
giving me
should take
sinkholes.
precautionary measures.
That Might cause a little bit of damage, but whatever. Alright, let's do this stuff. Let's throw in some more housing. I'm genuinely surprised that they're asking for more housing, but listen, if they want it, they shall receive it. See, fuck, I told you you wouldn't have enough fucking goods, you little rats. But here they are, asking for more fucking commercial zone. There's nothing for you here. I don't understand why you're so desperate to have commercial zones. It's not going to work. Stop asking me for them. I'll give them to you, but I don't want to. Oh my good God. They're so crazy. They ask for wild shit. And it... What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, look. It worked, apparently. But no, really and truly, like, why do they insist on asking for something that they know is just not... There's no point. Garbage is piling up. What the fuck is garbage? Why the fuck is garbage piling up? There should not be a garbage issue on my land. Let me just... Fuck it. Why not? You know what? Screw it. There we go. There's a bridge for no reason. If there's anything I'm good at, is making bridges for no reason. And bridges that don't work. I was very bad at this game when I first played it many, many moons ago. And I had to try and build bridges, and it just was not... It was not an ordeal that I enjoyed. Is there anything going on with electricity there? No? Okay. Is there any particular reason that I need power? No? Also fine. Now they want more. These guys are crazy. They're nuts. We're gonna do small ones. And they're going to be pleased with the office space that we're going to put in here. This will serve them well, I'm quite sure. And then we're going to delete... Do we want to delete more industry, or do we want to just leave that the way it is? Because I might just leave it the way it is for the time being. God damn it, it's nighttime again. I can't handle this shit. Okay. I wanted to build... As long as it does destroy the power lines, I'm
sinkhole
fine.
has occurred somewhere in the city.
Construct
Stay out
a
of
water treatment
harm's
plant.
way and contact authorities with any information.
Water treatment. So, what would that be under? That'd be under... Would it be under waste? No. Water? Oh, because you don't believe in... Ah. I'll build it, but then I'll just destroy it afterwards. I'm not even going to hook it up to the whole system. You should be fine with that, yes? Tax office. Civil servants work tirelessly. Gee, hello. People are going to be happy about that? The fuck? Why? Is it because it's a park or something? They're weird. Boom. Boom. I'm just gonna... They just keep getting smaller. There we go. Nice lineup. We'll see if that improves their happiness. Let's go through here. Don't need that open. Although I could. Give myself natural disasters. What haven't I had? We have a tornado. We have had an earthquake. We have had a sinkhole. We have had thunderstorms, plenty. Forest fires, allegedly. I have not had a collapse. That could be fun. A fire I have had. A meteor strike I've had. And a tsunami I have not had. I could just slam a tsunami right there. And that would be the last thing I would need to... Because I haven't experienced all of them. I'm only really missing collapse and the others. So I'd be curious to just... If I just do this... Oh, okay. A wave created in the sea and travels towards the city. The severity controls the height of the wave depending on the map. It'll take quite a long time for the tsunami effect to be seen. The tsunami has no location. Okay. Oh, fuck. That was a slider. At least it wasn't all at 10, but the 5.5? That's not good. That's not ideal. Well, and everything's on the same level. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. It's fine. I don't think we're going to see the effects of that for a while, so I think we'll be okay. If people die, so be it. Just keep an eye out. Seems to be fine so far. Seems to be fine. Okay. So we kind of let it run for, we've been running it for a bit now. We are approaching that 75,000 mark. And, oh, did I not? Oh, I did put housing down and they like filled that shit up like it was nothing. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put housing down there and we'll put housing down here as well. And of course, we need to throw in some more offices. So I'm going to expand the road downwards a little more. They don't appear to be those roads. It's this road? Okay, good. Fuck. Go away. So we'll do this. And this. And this. All the way down. And this should be doable too. Cool. This is chaotic as fuck, though. So let's just... Jesus. That would not have been ideal. Let's just do this for a second. Come on. I know that you can level the terrain. Don't do this to me. You little shit. Oh, this is soil available, eh? Fuck. Pain in my ass. This is an expensive... This whole thing is very expensive to do. There we go. That should be fine, yeah? Okay, good. Now then, roads. All the way out. All the way out. Okay, for fuck's sakes. That's not what I wanted. You know it. And there we go. Okay, so. We're going to throw in more of this office space. Why do you do this to me, game? You always do this shit to me. Let's do that. Does that count? Does it count as powering it? You fuckers. It doesn't, does it? Oh, it does. Just barely. But this will all hook up now via this, so that'll be good. Okay, good. I genuinely don't know why they want more market. I don't understand. It seems like a stupid thing for me to add on. Like, why would you let me do that? Like, really and truly, you shouldn't want that. Stop asking me for more. But I will do more because I am a good leader and they have asked me, and I will give them the blessing that I have for them, which will be more market space. So I'm going to play around with that for a little bit as we scoot up in population, and I'll be back in a minute with some potential good news or perhaps bad news.
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area.
Okay,
Residents
so
should
I was
avoid
just
roads and waterfronts.
doing...
The tsunami has struck the city.
Oh, good God.
Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
I was just doing my thing, and then the tsunami appears to have come to hit the town. I may regret these decisions that I make. I'm thinking there is a slight possibility that I may spend an obscene amount of money building a wall of dirt to attempt to protect the land. But at this moment, it seems not to be causing too many issues. Although I could be mistaken. I just don't know if it'll actually... Oh, God. Oh, good God. Oh, my God. What have I done? What have I done to myself? Well, this is going to cause me some issues. This is not great. Oh. Shit. So it's going to travel up this whole waterfront. In theory, I should be okay. Because the land only gets higher, I think. There's the water. There seems to be nothing happening on this side. And I think that's because of the way that things were built. So, oh my god. This is really bad, though. Okay. I'm not too worried. It seems to be handling itself totally fine. Like a little bit of stuff is flooding. Not the end of the world. Not going to cause much damage. Okay, great. So we are still clampering, absolutely clampering up to the population level of my dreams. And to be honest, I'm kind of surprised that not more systems are struggling. Because, I mean, oh. Never mind. I just didn't see that they were struggling quite as much as they are. That's fine. What happens if I do this? Just to be a little bitch. Let me do the classic causing problems that I always do. We'll put in a small road there and we'll see what it does. To traffic, and I'm sure it's going to absolutely obliterate stuff. The singular intersection is interesting. Busy road, busy road. Not bad. Quite bad, actually. Beautiful sector of the city. A new sector of the city has been created here. Look at that. Do a little view here. It may require... a different sort of road situation, but I think I'm not going to bother. I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. It should be fine, right? Property value. Property value green is high, so a lot of high property value there. A lot of high property value on the coastline. Not a lot of value over here. Then we're thinking, what's this? Good leisure here and here. Terrible here, 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 and absolutely horrid here. And the average happiness. Totally fine. Industrial happiness is like wild. What the fuck? And I genuinely do not comprehend how they want more market. I don't, like, stop asking for market. You guys are crazy. You keep building more markets and you keep closing them down or killing yourselves because there's no goods to be had. What the fuck are you doing? Is there still a tsunami? Jesus. I don't... Oh, it's all the way over there now. But now the water's just gonna rush out. That was really not problematic at all. Very interesting. Oh. Oh, I only needed to get to 80,000 population. Look at us go. We did it. We unlocked that international airport. Wonderful. 10 out of 10. And we have these buildings that we can put down, like the Chirp X. Right? What are those under? Oh, there are still... I'm so silly. There are still quite a few things that I could do. Yeah, ChirpX launch site. That would be so fun. Well, we're going to need to quickly... I mean, we've hit the 80,000. We've kind of accomplished what we were looking to accomplish today. And looking to accomplish in, you know, completing the game. What I am going to do, we're going to put down a chirp launch because that is just how I roll. And once we've got that down and set up, we will be right back to wrap up today's episode with, hopefully, a launch. Alright, there we go. So I've just built Chirp X. Look at it. Look at the facilities. Beautiful facilities. No rocket yet. I don't know. Oh my goodness. It would require the assembly of all of these things in order to launch off. An interesting concept. I am not quite sure if we will execute that. We're going to kind of go to the drawing board and to see if we want to continue playing and hit some of these monuments and if we want to put this put the rocket into space. If you folks want to just let me know what you think, and if you'd like to see more of this, or if you'd like me to wrap up and go on to a new series, just let me know. I'm open to both, but I may call it at this and leave the City Skylines city where it is, wrap up, and start a new series in October. So just let me know in the comments below what you folks want to see from me, and we'll make it happen. So if this is the last episode, thank you very much for joining me through this new playthrough. And I look forward to playing City Skylines 2 and whatever else comes in store. So thank you folks for watching. Please don't forget to leave any comments with tips, hints, suggestions, or recommendations for other games as we continue forward. And as always, thank you for stopping by. Happy you did, and I'll see you next time.